just invoked the kingdom of darkness and rejected God's infinite wisdom. Just invoke the kingdom of darkness. Just invoke the kingdom of darkness. God forgive you. God forgive you. And now you deny it. And now you deny it. Now you deny it. And now you deny it.
Gateway to hell.
I'll show you what's dangerous, baby.
Gateway to hell.
You want danger, huh? I'll show you what danger is, baby. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Gateway to hell. Gateway to hell.
Welcome back to the
Wow.
Drive-In Asylum double feature.
We were positively classy this week compared to next week.
Do you think so?
I think so. I think next week is Boise Nicholas is the guest host. 1, 2. Both these are disreputable movies, as they should be. So I'm very excited. I love Castle of the Creeping Flesh. I watched it on Tubi one night, and I texted you halfway through it. I'm like, we got to show this movie. This is perfect.
Did you? Was that one of your late night texts to me?
Mm-hmm. And I love Amok, aka Maniac Mansion, aka a million other things.
Yeah, those are the main two.
Yeah, very excited, especially with AC Nicholas coming back. He's been a busy man hosting stuff at the theater at the Babylon Kino, so now he's back and we got him next week.
That's right, baby. Cornered.
Yeah. Cornered.
On camera.
If you get an envelope from him in the mail, don't open it because it's got white powder in it. And I'm not talking anthrax, baby. So he'll send you a bunch of stuff. I love your Chore Theater shirt, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Can you tell what it is?
I can see the 11 logo, but it's Reptilicus?
No, close.
Gorgo.
Yeah.
Oh, Gorgo. So what'd you think of the Thrill Killers watching it again?
I remember it reminded me of why I love it so much.
I love the chase at the end. It's like nonstop
crazy
chase.
ending.
Yeah. A lot of editing. A lot of like just jumping around. We're on a horse now. Yeah. I like Cash Flag's gunfighting style, just jumping towards his target, guns blazing.
You gotta admire that, yeah. It's just like Gonzo. Well, he really wasn't playing with a full deck because he kills I think he kills the first bike cop. He shoots him, and then the corpse is laying there, and he keeps firing into it. Like, you're wasting time and ammo.
Yeah,
shooting this over and over. And then
but he's a thrill killer.
Yeah, that's part of the thrill, I guess.
Yeah,
after your kill.
Yeah, this is kind of like, you know how the movie Alone in the Dark kind of goes away from the rest of the people that ran out of the asylum. This is if we actually follow those people and not just the bleeder from Alone in the Dark.
Some great screams in that flick, absolutely.
Yeah.
Steckler's best film.
Probably. A lot of ridiculous outfits for the women in there. The slip in public is the one that Bill kept bringing up.
Yeah, it was like she was wearing something that she was Madonna before Madonna was Madonna.
Mm-hmm.
She was wearing something that, like, should have been underneath of the dress, but that was the dress. I mean, it's great and wear what you want, but it seemed like it was cut to be worn under clothing. Like it wasn't attractive enough to be a dress. I don't know. There was something weird about it, okay?
I like the James Bond ending where after everything's fine, the guy called him to check in.
What?
How, in James Bond movies always end with like M calling Bond to check in on him, and Bond's like, "Oh, I'm with someone right now."
Yeah.
And it kind of blows him off. This kind of had a little bit of that at the end.
Let's talk about that. I wanted to bring that up because, I mean, where the hell did that come from? After the horrible things we've just witnessed, we're going to go to like a cutesy ending with this guy kissing an impossibly young woman. I mean, he was old.
It's someone that is married to someone 14 years younger than him. I get it. I get what he's doing.
Not this dude. This dude was like, closer.
30 or 40 years younger.
He was probably, he was getting up there.
He was a granddaddy, not just a daddy, is what you're saying. Yeah. But I like, and he's like, just checking in. It's like, all I know about life is the Halloween movies. And like, isn't anyone traumatized by this one night? Like, isn't this just happened? Like, shouldn't we deal with the trauma?
I think Tracy's right. This is probably the better of the two movies that we showed tonight. Although I do love Scream Baby Scream.
Yeah,
The Thrill Killers, it's much more fast paced. The first one was glacial. It was
yeah.
basically, blood mania with where a couple things happen.
But you love
Whereas,
that though. Like people need to
yes,
understand that.
I'm all about the vibe and the slow burn, the marination. But
Yeah.
you know, the Thrill Killers, once it gets going, it's cracking.
Yeah. I love the Topanga Canyon, running through. Is that the Bat Cave? Is that where Kirk fought the Gorn? Like this could be we're
Yeah.
in the same place, and I love that for it. I agree with Mike. The ending was very strip mood for your killer. Uh, a movie so sexist that it ends with a anal sex joke at the expense of the heroine. Yes,
Wow. Gotta love a good giallo.
you gotta regatta, and you gotta love a good Jello.
We don't regatta here very much anymore.
They used to tell us when I was growing up, you gotta regatta, and then someone said, "Do we have to?" And now we don't. It's upsetting. Jenny said she preferred the first movie. She knows what thrill killers want, but doesn't get why you'd want to melt faces to paint them. Agreed. I would like to interview those characters and find out their motivations.
Yeah. Like, why are you doing this?
Yeah. What is your end game? They're like, my aunt over in Italy has a dance school, and we can't figure out what she's doing with it either. So,
First, you bring students there from America, then the kids are ending up dead and
there's no room
worse.
for the girls to stay, so they have to stay with this bitchy girl off campus housing. Like,
That's how people are here.
two girls were living in off campus housing. One was hung and fell through stained glass, and the other one had
I
stained
mean,
glass hit her in the face.
after she was stabbed a whole bunch of times,
Yeah.
like
Stabbed so many times that we could see her heart beating.
impossibly, she's still alive.
Yeah. Well, those girls in Argento movies are hardy. They're dancer athletes.
True.
Their barbed wire budget at the Dance Academy, astronomical. Like someday they're going to bring a real accountant in there to try to get stuff right, or like when they try to go public or something, and they'll go through and like, now why did you guys buy $9,000 worth of barbed wire this year? And they'll be like, well, we have a whole room.
Do you
Of it.
think they were preparing for what if they ever had to lock down the Taunts Academy? That they
Potentially,
go out and put up all that barbed wire
yeah, probably. Or were they planning on like having cows? They had to do fencing with it
in the attic.
in
They
the
were going
attic.
to put them in the attic where the food goes in any respectable establishment. You put the food in the attic in a chest.
Now, all of these things that are messed up with the movie, right? I would like to think these come from the true story that what's her name's grandmother told her about going to that school. She's like, you wouldn't believe it. Like, we're not only did they have witches, but they kept the food in the attic, and maggots uh, fell through the ceiling at all times. Also, some girls would get sick, and they would feed them wine and raw meat. Okay. Oh God, I love it so much. I love you could anyone that watches that and says it's so weird and like just why does this stuff happen? Exactly.
You can't ask why.
You can't ask it. Just go into it not caring. It's not reality. We accept this in other places. Accept it here. Anyway, the thrill killers. Cash Flag's a scary looking dude. If I saw this at the drive-in and a bunch of him ran out of the screen during I want to see the other cut to figure out where the Amazing Ormond fit in, where the, where the scene where the maniacs came running through the screen. It's really wild. Do you know what I mean? Like, how could that happen?
I would have given anything to see it enacted.
Yeah, it would be crazy, wouldn't it?
Sorry, there was a glitch and I had to
Yeah.
refresh the screen.
Oh, all good. Yeah, I would love to have that experience of seeing this
I mean, I would have. I wanted to see I'd like to see an audience reaction to it.
Hmm.
One thing, because obviously nobody felt they were in danger. So were people just laughing and screaming at these people, or what was going on there?
Right? Like, it's the same way that I wish I was in a theater where Emerjo or one of the William Castle tricks happened. But like after the first night when that ghost flew over the audience, like people probably just started throwing stuff at it. They're like, okay,
Cash Fly looked like a Timu Nicolas Cage. I think that's true.
yeah.
Also, rain maggots and then never revisit it.
It's just a thing that happens there. It's like of the other things. Sometimes if you take just one scene in Suspiria and try to break it down, it's like the killer that does the kill through the window. Who is he?
Mm-hmm.
What is he?
What is it? I
What
mean,
is it? And he has like black paint on its face and like crazy eyes and one hairy arm.
well, doesn't it have the same fingernails as Helena Marcos?
Similar, yeah.
So
Is
it's
it
like
her spirit?
her minion or something that she sends out. I don't know. In her younger days, before she withered, she would have taken care of it herself, but she had to send a winged hairy beast out.
I don't know. It's wonderful though. Whatever it is.
It's wonderful. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, this.
Let us know in the chat if you already haven't what you thought of the Thrill Killers and what you think about next week's movies. I'm very excited about all these things. Um, now I get why there was that race with that one poster had the motorcycle and the horse. It all makes sense now. There's a extended,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that's really exciting. That chase just continued in so many different ways. First, it was on foot. It was by car. It was by horse. Just it was a James Cameron kind of thing. Right when you think it's over, there's another part
I
that's
like
going to
whenever
happen.
they zoomed out and there was that shot from like across the valley where you really saw the expanse of how far they had been chasing.
Yeah,
And it was like in medium shot. And I'm like, that's awesome. Like they've really, really been going for a long time. And like those cops, everybody ran funny. Like Cash Flag runs funny. Those cops were like trucking
she
up.
ran funny.
She ran funny. Yeah. It felt like Keystone copying at times.
You could tell. Well, you could tell they weren't real good at selling how fast they were supposed to be running and what was going to happen here, because it looked like she was deliberately running slow so he could catch up to her.
Yeah.
Nobody would have been running like that with
No.
Ray Dennis Steckler behind them. But she was just kind of like,
Tracy asked, where did he get the horse and the hat from?
he came upon a cowboy out there with his horse tied up, and he was like sitting by himself by a campfire, and he killed him. He shot him, and he took the hat off of him and stole his horse.
That's the worst thing you can do is not killing somebody, but stealing a man's horse because you're dooming him. That's why they hung horse thieves. So that really shows if we approach this from the Western point of view, this is after American Westerns were hot. You're like, oh, I get why he's the bad guy. If you didn't get it already throughout the entire film, but
there were other signs.
There were signs. The first time I went out with Cash Flag, he slapped a woman in the face, but I said, I can change him. There were signs. She slapped him. You called it out, and it was a little before me. That punch she threw at him was amazing.
She really hit him.
I think he was like, you know what? I don't have time to teach you how to throw a fake punch. Just hit me as hard as you can. And she got the memo and delivered.
She did.
Yeah.
I was like, good for her. She got away from him after that too. He turned around and ran the other way.
Yeah.
So good for her.
Oh, it's really wild how hard of a punch she threw. I love it. I also like that scene where she's running from him and he's pushing her up the mountain a bit. Also, she doesn't have shoes on, so I'm like, could you imagine running through that? I don't want to run through that desert with boots on.
No.
Yeah, it makes my feet hurt just thinking about it.
I hope she had something protecting the soles of her feet.
Yeah.
Something stuffed into her pantyhose or something.
I liked her outfit at the end, though. She had very almost too dressy to be at home. But that's how you do it. Daryl said he just woke up, dozed off during Killers, and woke up in the middle of The Sadist.
That was the next feature for me too, Daryl.
Yeah,
I think Sam as well.
yeah. That's like movie roulette. You wake up and you're like, I'm drunk or high, and I don't know where I am. Oh, it's another movie. Yeah, that's a good feeling where you can like sleep all night through different movies and wake up for them. Someone said to me, I saw Ben Shear wrote about a movie. He's like, if I fall asleep all the time during a movie, can I still say that it's a movie I like? And I say, yeah. Because that's like when you're comfortable enough with someone you're in love with, you can just nap around them,
Oh, but it's something that you've seen before.
It's something you've seen before,
Okay.
but it brings like a comfort to you. It's like a Sunday TBS movie when you're on the couch watching. You're like, I don't. It's rainy. I don't feel like going out. Oh, let's watch Major League again. Someone said, Nora said, I just stepped away, so it might have already been discussed. But my boyfriend noted that the chick in the bar restaurant looked like a pre-plastic surgery Kim Kardashian. Yes.
I agree. Yeah. I didn't think of it, but she reminded me of somebody.
Oh man, imagine if she was like a cousin of the family. She's like, what?
It really, yeah. She would. It was made in L.A.
Yeah, made in Hollywood, USA.
Hollywood.
She was like, my aunt was in the Thrill Killers. Ever heard of it?
Why, yes.
Well, my friend at work, when I first met her, she's like, oh, I heard that, I know you're into all these movies. She goes, and this is when I found out that her uncle produced Spaced Invaders. And I was like, oh my God. Like, she's like, have you ever heard of it? I'm like, heard of it. Like, it's on our shelves. Like,
Changed my life.
Yeah. And she's like, yeah, he talks about it all the time. And I'm like, Royal Dano's in that movie. She's like, yeah, I know. I met him when I was a little girl. I'm like, hold on a second. You should have led with that. She's like, I didn't think anybody would know who Royal Dano was. And I'm like, do you realize that I have a letterbox list of movies where Royal Dano is an old drunk with a dog? Like, I made that list. It's more than one movie.
You'll have to go now, Arletty. Tell other people, warn them.
Oh, God. I was so happy. And, yeah. Next thing she's going to tell me, like, oh, I sat on John Carradine's knee as a daughter. And I'm like, what? I mean, as a child, like, that would be too much. Oh, David has a great question. If the maggot rain comes from the spoiled food, why are they keeping food in the attic? Or was that a bad lie? Because that's where they keep the corpses of the students.
Well, that's what we were getting at earlier. It's like, why would you put the food in the attic? But when they do open the crate and they look inside there, and it looks like, I can't really tell what's in there.
There's two stern women that work in the kitchen. That's why they're angry. It's like, we got to walk the whole way to fuck.
All the way to the attic to get
the attic
food.
From the basement. We're down the basement cutting, cooking, and the American girl's sick again. Guess we got to go up to the attic and get the raw meat, bring it back down and pour some wine on it, and
you mustn't let her have any food. I love that line. Like, I imagine Susie trying to get an apple away from Miss Tanner. She's like, no, you can't have it.
God, what a magical world. I know this is every third segment we talk about Suspiria, but I think it's worth it. I think it's good. Thrill Colors, I really liked it at first time, first watch, first time, long time. Liked it. It lives up to the poster. I think this would be a fine drive-in movie to see.
How do you feel about black and white movies like this? Like, does it lose something for being in black and white?
No, I like it. I mean, Black Sabbath is in black and white, right? So, black and white's good for me.
Yeah, I like it too. I think especially low-budget movies can actually benefit from it.
There's a lot of movies that I think about now that were of that era, like Poverty Row ones, and like if they were in color, they probably would have looked a lot cheaper.
Yeah, Little Shop of Horrors.
Mm-hmm.
That is in black and white, isn't it?
Yeah,
so many.
There's
things
a colorized version too. That was because all the movies that were public domain got colorized, and
I hate that.
Yeah,
I don't like to watch Night of the Living Dead. That's another movie. Honeymoon Killers.
Yeah.
I would never want them any other way other than black and white.
They need to, it's fine. Like I think because people, this was back in the, well, just like the ad, the cable TV is the monster in your living room. I think that's why they had to keep saying things were in color, because almost everything on TV was in color, so they couldn't a black, like, oh, you're going to pay money to see a black and white movie instead of watching something free in color at home. I think that's what they were aiming for here. So
Sorry,
that's okay.
the dog barged in and I had to go close the door again.
I took off my shirt for everybody and you missed it. So.
Oh, I've seen that before.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, who hasn't? Anyways, Mike said, I read something once that said the teachers needed the girls to be together in one room in order to draw power from one of their spells to work. So they planted their food in that attic so they'd have an excuse to move them all to sleep in the auditorium. Okay, Windward. I agree. I mean,
That sounds like that's a conspiracy theory.
we really need to make like the how they did that Shining movie, where everybody talked their conspiracy theories of The Shining. It's just us talking about Suspiria and what we think about it. Anywho,
Well, it was probably maybe it was so they could go through their rooms. They wanted to get them out of their rooms so they could see who was keeping notes about witches.
how would they react to these girls having cell phones? Right? Like it would change up.
They'd have to look at her texts.
Yeah. Like we saw what we've been following you on Snapchat.
They'd have to use like Helena Marcus's power to open their iPhones with a fingerprint, like, and then they would like go through all her shit on her phone, like, aha, she's texting Sarah. I'm
Do you think that Helena, what email address does she have? Like an earthlink.net email address? H Marcos 1855 at earthlink.net.
Tonsacademy.com.
Tonsacademy.org. Tonsacademy at webtv.com. We all have the same email.
.de.
They all share the same address. Oh.
You want to learn how to dance, huh? We don't teach you that here. We assume you already know how to do that.
I still don't get it, but that's fine. That's good. Daryl said some of the Honeymoon Killers was shot locally to him. That's awesome.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know, we did Night and Honeymoon Killers on the same double feature.
What a
on the show last year.
I love that double feature. Oh. I should have turned these neon lights for you down here before you slept over. That would have been better.
No, I had to turn the lights out.
Yeah.
Well, unscrew the light bulb in your garage because I couldn't get the light to turn out.
Oh, yeah. There's another. I'll have to show you how the switches work in there sometime.
I wasn't going to be able to sleep at all with that light on, so I couldn't figure out how to do it, so I just unscrewed it. I remembered to screw it back in. Your cats probably hated me for that, though.
They can see in the dark, I think. They haven't told me yet if that's true or not.
They haven't complained about that obtrusive guest.
No, I'm sure Elvis was sleeping next to you for some time. He was just like, hey, Bill.
Was he?
Yeah, he was like, when you lay down, he was like laying behind you.
Oh.
He hides on one of the couches, though. So.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
The next time he can, cuddle up a little more.
He will. He will if you ask him. He's very sweet. Ooh. Thrill killers.
There was something that I downloaded earlier that I forgot to show you guys. This was the Japanese VHS cover for Scream Baby Scream. Okay. So, yeah. David, of course, had this on his Facebook. God love him. And my dream came true. I looked on Facebook and there it was.
Oh.
I forgot about someone else sent me this too earlier in the week, and I forget who it was now.
What movie are those two girls from?
I don't know. Isn't that
It's Reanimator, but I wonder what the girls are from.
Yeah. Like Girl School Screamers or something like that.
Probably.
One of those.
Yeah. It was either that or I was thinking one of the sorority massacre movies or slumber party massacre.
I just saw David's comment in the chat that the kitchen witches would trans you with an app on the phone.
Yeah. Oh, it's from House? Wow. That's crazy. Huh.
Wow, there you go.
There you go. Bill, I got two cool things in the mail today. I didn't even know I had them. They
Yes.
put them in my driveway.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate that.
Oh, come on. This is two new releases from Visual Vengeance. We got Violent New Breed with Rudy Ray Moore, the
Oh
Todd
my
Sheets movie.
god. Wow.
Yeah, love this. A lot of extras on this. But you know what I'm really excited about, Bill?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh my god, you got one already?
yeah, it's
I
out.
didn't.
Yeah. Ozone, Attack of the Redneck Mutants. And if you guys get this is out now on mvdshop.com is a great place to order it, or Diabolic DVD. This has, gosh, so much. New directors approved uh, SD Master, commentary with Brett McCormick and Blue Thompson. Gosh, an Ozone and Abomination set visits, deleted scene, Ozone outtakes, special effects outtakes. That's what I got to see because we know that people got stained by the effects from this.
Yeah, it was highly toxic.
Yeah, so much stuff. But Bill and I did commentary on this, and we're really excited for people to watch it and check out the commentary we did. So, and honestly, everything Visual Vengeance puts out's amazing. This has a
Yeah.
another VHS sticker set, a mini poster. There's always like such cool packages that you get within here. It's awesome. So
The stickers are amazing.
yeah,
I can't decide whether to actually use them or to leave them on the sheet. They're
I
just such a
left them on the
beautiful.
sheets because I just like looking at them.
Hmm.
Yeah, and this actually has the old Mother Video logo on it from the company that put out the movies earlier for Brett. So excited that this is out. We did this, gosh, a while back. Still a couple more coming.
Can't even remember when we did it.
It was a rush too because I remember that they said, "Hey, can you guys do this in like 2 weeks?" And we were like, "Yeah." And then
Sure.
yeah, but I really like Ozone. It is, if you've seen The Abomination and you haven't seen Ozone, a lot of the same actors, the same area. Um, it's a lot. I'm gonna say weirder, funnier. It's goofier than The Abomination. The Abomination gets pretty dark, um, but yeah, there's a ton of gore in it. And you hear Bill and I talk about a lot of stuff about the town, and we got a lot of inside info from Brett for this, who also is on the film talking about it. So pretty exciting. So and he has a new movie coming out at the end of the month. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Shark is coming out from Wild Eye. So I'm super excited about seeing that. I've seen the trailer. The trailer's great. Yeah,
If you liked Cocaine Shark, wait till you
yeah,
see this.
yeah. I like that he's making shark movies from Texas. That's my favorite thing about it. It seems like the right place to make shark movies.
Well, it takes us closer and closer to that inevitable bathtub shark encounter that we all
Oh,
fear.
it's going to happen to all. I think everybody has to be ready for the bathtub shark encounter in their life.
I don't think Abomination is the movie you're thinking of. A cat inside of a cat.
That's
That's The Uninvited.
the uninvited. Yeah,
Uninvited.
yeah. Abomination is the shot in Texas. It ends up in the bumpers sometimes of all the appliances with teeth and
Yeah, the washing machine with a mouth inside of it.
yeah,
That's The Abomination.
a movie that has a mother's cancer crawl out of the garbage and into her son. Uh,
It's not it's not literally cancer, is it though?
it's like whatever she threw up, like the demon that was in her
She
or
gets
whatever.
a tumor from watching a televangelist.
Yeah,
It's like a videodrome concept. She gets this tumor and it crawls out of her and it crawls into her son.
yeah.
and grows into a monster that has a giant mouth, a la Deadly Spawn. That's basically what it is just a giant mouth, and it can go inside the washing machine and other unwelcome places like a toilet,
Yeah.
the kitchen cabinets, the stove. It can
If
happen.
if you
Don't
like,
laugh.
oh, what I like about ozone is it was very early in the worrying about the ozone time when we worried about that, and it uses that as a plot device, but also it's just a lot of countrified humor, and like I said before, like the monsters, people had that paint on them for months. They had to go back to their regular jobs covered in monster paint because it's stuck on their skin.
They loved it.
And to me, that's the hallmark of a great movie. So I'm excited. There's a lot of visual vengeance stuff coming out. There's two more movies that Brett did coming out in January, um, and just I know some of there's a bunch of new stuff on Tubi. I have a list of all of them on the site. So there's a bunch of new stuff that showed up on Tubi. So I'm excited about that. So thanks for letting me show those. And yeah, and I'm also super excited for next week. Amok, come on, right? You got
I know. I mean, we've been talking about it for so long. The only reason we haven't done it yet is it wasn't streaming
I
online.
wish that and Strange Shadows were both streaming because those would be good. But Strange Shadows in an Empty Room eludes us. That's one of the movies we've been hunting for the last year.
Yeah. It was on Tubi
It
for a
was.
little while.
Yeah, I think we had announced it and then it was off like by the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
AC
was a
Nichols owns Tubi, as you may or may not know. That's where he draws his power from film nerds watching Tubi, and he like sucks a little bit of their soul out while they're watching the movie. So I think he was like, "I'll show them. I'll take down that movie."
here's some cool shit we can look at that I clipped for the page this week. This is one of my favorites.
Oh,
Can you imagine this double feature?
right. I really like Three on a Meat Hook.
Me too. It's a fave.
Yeah, this dude means business. All right.
I like Voodoo Black Exorcist too.
Yeah.
Truth be told, especially now that it's crystal clear and you can see all of the nudity,
Yeah.
both male and female.
Yeah.
It doesn't have anything to do with an exorcist, though.
No.
It's a mummy movie.
Yeah. Good title though.
Yeah, why not?
Dragon's Vengeance and Chinese Mechanic. You're right, Jenny. What is the Chinese Mechanic?
I forget who's in that. I mean, it's another one of those, clever retitles
From
for a kung fu movie, maybe
19,
based off of The Mechanic.
probably 1973. The Chinese hitman goes on a rampage after he's double crossed by the mob, the triads, and the Yakuza. Man, that's like a six cross. A top martial artist student proves his skill and determination after being challenged by another gangster. Stars Barry Chan. Young Wen Chang is in it, and Shama. So it came out in 1974 in the U.S., also known as The Chinese Dragon. It's a Lucky Star movie. So, never seen it. It's on Tubi.
Those dudes mean business too.
Yeah.
Just like the Voodoo Black Exorcist.
Yeah. Oh,
The Maniacs Are Loose in Battle Creek. Schizoid and Prom Night.
wow. I like.
Two movies that are probably going to disappoint you in some way, but
Yeah.
hopefully you'll come to love them anyway.
Yeah. Ruth Gordon, top name listed for My Bodyguard. I like the Burt Reynolds exclamation point. Like you're he in that one? Burt Reynolds. He is.
Dun dun dun. Yeah, Ruth Gordon riding high on her success after Every Which Way But Loose.
Yeah.
Her
She-
rediscovery.
She got a little bit of an attitude after that. People are like,
No, she's difficult.
She's difficult. She's like, my name must be top billed in my bodyguard. But what about Matt Little Darlings Dillon? How'd you get that name, Matt? I get
Little
it. He
darling
was in
still.
Little Darlings. Matt Little Darlings Dillon. What
I'm
if we
sure he loved that.
what if we call every actor by their name like that? Like, oh, it's Burt Deliverance Reynolds. And Jamie Lee Halloween 2 Curtis.
Halloween 2. I love that you went for 2. Mariana Messiah of Evil Hill
Yeah, exactly.
and Schizoid.
And Schizoid. Oh. Oh, you want to have a blood party?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Type O, baby.
Your
Type
goose
O, Daddy O.
type O. Your goose pimples will have goose pimples.
Make a date with your best cool friend. RR.
I love that little skull, by the way, on the right.
I'm into the Frankenstein behind
Oh,
him. That square-headed thing.
yeah, I like it.
Whatever it is.
I also like that the Grim Reaper has to the left there has 5 fingers and no thumb.
Oh, yeah.
He's just like, hey, check out my double pinky. Like, that's weird.
Ew.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it happened to him in the afterlife, you know.
You ain't been shook up until you seen these. But you gotta leave. When's the witching hour? Like 3, I guess 3 a.m. But depends what
Come
road.
early, stay till the witching. Yeah, it's the drive-in. You're
Yeah.
definitely going to be there until midnight, unless the movies are like 10 minutes long.
Well, they're fun usual features. They're 4 fantastic, fearful, frightening, fun usual. It's not fun usual to be in fun with anyone.
There's Blood Demon again.
Ooh, it gets around that blood demon.
Bloodbath.
Mm.
That could have been.
Several movies.
I mean, I would assume it was the AIP Bloodbath, but
Yeah.
maybe not. It could have been that the Joel Reed
Yeah.
horror anthology. It could have been. I don't know.
Well, the airline did it right. Oh, what?
Hot, warm, and uncut. Or hot and warm, uncut.
Wow.
I think that was the way it was meant to be said.
Live on our.
Why would I say it that way?
This is like a Rocky Horror porn thing, where like there's a porn movie playing and a go-go dancer, just one, dancing on the stage next to like a shadow cast.
And an ape monster too, right?
One hopes, right? Which
I mean, they should import an ape monster into their theater.
a swamp, like a fuke kind of monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Isn't that in the bizarre ones?
It sure is. Yeah, I love that thought that the mafia is like, you know what? Let's take this skunk ape. What do we do with him? Let's put him in the strip club.
Why not?
I mean, that's never gone wrong. Anytime you put a crazy not a crazy monster. Let's not say bad things about the monster, but a monster, you take him out of where he lives and you put him in captivity, and you like show off and make people flash light bulbs and stuff in their face. You know, flash bulbs in his face. Of course, he's going to go crazy,
I mean, look what happened to Yeti.
right?
It started with Yeti, and then like
Yeah.
King Kong ripped it off,
Yeah,
and Mighty Joe Young ripped it off via
Yeah.
Time Machine.
yeah. I think Yeti is the giant of the 20th century, so one has to put him before those films.
Did you see him on our bumper earlier?
I sure did. I love him so much. Let's all forget that we showed that already. Let's just show it again.
I don't want to start doing that because there's
No,
so
I
many
know.
other things that
We showed that
still
with
haven't done.
we showed that with Super Inframan, which was what a double feature. Oh,
The Joy Adult
Joy.
Theater. There's
why
so much joy.
JOI? Like jerk off instruction. JOI Adult Theater.
So back to Hot, Warm, and Uncut. No, let's go on to the next ad.
Oh.
Don't be afraid of the dark.
Oh,
Scream, Kim Darby.
Man, Pernell Roberts is terrifying. Look at it. Oh, Kim Darby.
That's Mannix.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, he was guest starring on Mannix.
Oh,
Um, what was I going to say about this? Oh, of course, Vinegar Syndrome, brand new 4K.
mm-hmm.
You can go order it immediately. But this movie is just really very creepy. I just watched it a couple days ago. Um, I think it's more upsetting because of the way that the people around her treat Kim Darby.
Yeah.
She's treated like a child by her husband, which is really disturbing.
You mean Kim Halloween 6 Darby?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
the movie that she is most well known for. Not
Not Kim True Grit Darby.
not True Grit.
They're
No.
the. But you know what? If we called
Yeah.
people that when people have similar names, we would know who they are. I really think this is.
But I hate the way everybody talks to her and her husband. The minute she tries to tell him that something's wrong, he's like, "No, stop it, Sally." I mean, could you imagine that?
I mean, just at least hear her out, right?
I couldn't imagine silencing somebody when they're trying to tell you something.
What about the kids that watch this at 7:30 at night during the family hour, and we're just like devastated
Oh,
by it?
kids probably loved it. It's definitely a kids movie.
Well, it's funny because
they're
like
adults.
Chris Erickson sent me a picture of it. And he goes, "What movie is this?" And I said, "Don't be afraid of the dark." I said, "Have you ever seen it?" He said, "No." I said, "You should watch it." He goes, "Not with those things. What the fuck are those things? They're horrifying." And I was like, "Yeah, exactly.
It's so Sid and Marty Krofft.
Yeah,
Some of the effects are pretty good though, especially the ones where the monsters are on the stairs.
yeah."
It's probably like not as good as the mind makes it out to be, but
That's
I
where
think
my worry is. Like, will 4K make it so sharp that I can see zippers and stuff that I didn't want to see?
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways, it's exciting that it's coming out.
Those movies had to get inside your head because most of us watched
Yep.
it on a TV that was like, comparatively really small compared to today's devices. So we did not see it in this crystalline 4K transfer. And a lot of the movie just takes place in your mind when
Yeah.
you watch it like that. Speaking of movies that take place in your mind,
Yeah.
The Blind Dead. Now, hear me out on this. I cut my post on Facebook when I listed this because I had written so much about it. But don't you think that this ad campaign is really misleading?
Super misleading.
Okay, because I wanted to ask you about this. Don't To me, this whole sequence where Virginia's corpse comes back to life in the morgue, which also happens to be next to what is it, like a dressmaking factory or something?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like it's dropped in from another movie.
Yeah.
It's like that footage that they shot for Virgin Among the Living Dead
Yeah.
with a lookalike walking around in a nightgown with her hair over her face. That's what this reminds me of. But it is part of the film. I mean, it wasn't created for the American market and
No.
inserted into the film, was it?
No, as far as I know, no. Children admitted all times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some ads you can find for this movie where they're like, this is the first children's horror movie.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Leave your parents at home. In fact, don't go to school. Come see our movie instead.
Scream so they can find you. That's bad advice. Oh, what a nice ad. A canon movie.
And a happy, happy new year.
Yeah.
We didn't really
I was
say
playing a canon.
anything back on tonight, but this is our
Yeah.
first broadcast in 2026.
Happy New Year.
And to you. Well, we already said that to each other on New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Yeah.
How long can you say that? Like, how long is it okay to say Happy New Year to people? Like, is it
A week
already
or two.
too late?
I think like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, if you haven't seen them.
That's pretty generous.
Yeah.
What about someone that says it to you at the end of January?
That's weird.
Even if you really haven't seen them.
Like if they've been out of the country or something.
I still think it's
It's weird.
inappropriate.
Yeah, I think it is. But hey, Phil has a free episode coming out this morning. It's
Oh, right on.
movie discoveries of 2025. That's exciting.
Go get it wherever you get podcasts, right?
Yeah,
Oh, on his Patreon, Phil on
his
Cinema. Sorry,
yeah.
Phil on Cinema.
Do you have any film discoveries of 2025?
Well, I don't know. I mean, there were many.
They don't have to be movies that came out this year, but was there something that you watched this year and you're like, oh my gosh, like that's totally beyond what I expected. Like it was great.
Yeah, Scream Baby Scream. This was one of my just because I just watched it a couple of months ago. Also, Midnight Cowboy.
Oh,
I had never seen Midnight Cowboy, and it was on Tubi, so I just watched it. I'd seen little bits and pieces of it, like the "I'm walking here." Everybody's seen that, but
yeah. But seeing the whole
I
movie.
didn't get it in the context of the whole film, so I just sat down and watched it, and I thought it was really good. You know, oh, there's so many Thrill Kill Cult samples in it too. There were samples that I didn't realize came.
Oh,
from
really?
that. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Things I didn't. I'd heard a couple of them, but there were a couple that went over my head till I watched it.
That's cool when you can discover stuff like that in a film. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, like I know that from this. That happened to me the other day because I watched the movie Together Brothers, and there's one scene where, or no, it's not Together Brothers. It was, gosh, completely different. The Strange Days. There's one part in the beginning where this one activist is yelling like, "Right here, right now," and that's like from a Fatboy Slim song. And I was like, oh, I never realized that was from a movie. So
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Far out.
Yeah.
Wow. Number one favorite film of all time. Midnight Cowboy, Mike Justice.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah. That's an interesting. I would have never guessed that.
It was so Dustin Hoffman, and you have to put it in the context of maybe, and there was The Graduate before that, but maybe Dustin Hoffman wasn't so ingrained in our psyche at the time that the film came out. I don't know.
Yeah. What's also like, I remember when it came out, and not that I've read about it, I wasn't alive during it, but being X-rated,
Yeah,
was like a big. The fact that it became a success despite the X rating is, because you supposedly couldn't advertise in newspapers and all that stuff.
yeah. There's not even any full frontal male in it. There's almost.
Yeah.
You almost see something. There's a shower scene. I don't know. I can't think of anything else. I mean, there's so many things that I should go look at my Letterboxd list.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really do use Letterboxd a lot, don't you?
All the time. I was just using it last night because I'm trying to find a couple other Jolly I haven't seen this month. So what I do is like I'll type the name into Letterboxd to make sure that it cross-references with my list that I haven't seen it under that title. Do you know what I mean? Because there's so many titles for some of them. So like last night I was setting up my month of January watches by doing that. Kind of like how Sean Midas does. That's kind of what I do. Set up like what ones, and then I bookmarked a whole bunch. That's why I make those lists too, because I like to see like how many movies have I watched in this category, and and it's just like a fun thing for me. And also like when I do like the month-long challenges and stuff.
Whatever gave you that idea, Phil?
But the month-long challenges are fun to look back and say, wow, those were the movies I discovered that month,
You know what? This is something that will blow your mind. Mm-hmm. I finally sat down and watched a movie that you've probably seen a number of times in your life.
Okay.
The Sound of Music.
Oh, really? Oh, I've watched it many, many times, yeah.
I had never watched The Sound of Music. Again, I'd seen little bits and pieces, never watched it from beginning to end.
What
And,
did you think?
Visually, it was amazing. And the music too. I mean, everybody knows most of it.
Yeah.
It was so good. Julie Andrews is amazing.
Yeah.
It's never hard to watch Julie Andrews do anything. So yeah, it's iconic.
Daryl asked, what was
I don't-
your film count for 2025? I can tell you mine because I use Letterbox pretty in depth. 1,045 movies this year.
How would I find that on my letterbox?
It's in your stats. If you click on your name,
Yeah, I'm looking.
and then
Is
it'll
it in
be
settings?
no. It's if you click on your
Oh, okay.
and like
And your
to the
name.
right under your name, it says like stats for 2025. If you click on 2025, it'll tell you. It'll also tell you like your most watched actors and your most watched directors and of movies this year.
I don't know. I'm not seeing where it says stats next to my name.
So if you go to letterbox.com and then your name,
Yeah.
that's like your main page, and then to the right
Oh,
it says like stats for 2025. Click on 2025.
it doesn't say that to the right next to my name. Really?
I can see that you've watched.
All right. This is boring.
No. I can see how many overall movies you've watched. You've watched 2009 overall movies.
Yeah, that's probably what you watched last week.
No.
There's so much stuff I've never logged on there because it was stuff I watched a long time ago.
Yeah.
So
That's why I had to do it, because then that way I wouldn't watch the same movies twice.
yeah, it really does help that because I think we were talking about that on the last show. You just start rolling with these movies that Tubi feeds you, and you're like, oh yeah, I did watch that. I know I missed a couple.
My top director this year was a surprise to me.
Who was that?
Hitchcock. 20 movies of Hitchcock this year.
Right on.
Number 2, Jess Franco at 18. And then Chang Che, 3rd. My number 1 actor, Lena Remey, of course. So at 17 movies. And Natasha Lyonne is tied with Antonia Mayans for 9 movies. So it's pretty cool though when you look deep into these stats. Like you can see like what genres you watch the most often. What's your breakdown of what years of movies you watched? You know, my most watched genre is weirdness, madness, chaos. So I don't know. I like stats, so it helps a lot.
Let's take a short break before we sign off for the night.
Don't look in the basement. The line between sanity and madness can be crossed in a single step. And with this step, you enter the nightmare world of terror. On the day the insane took over the asylum. The day the insane took over the asylum. Don't look in the basement. From Hallmark Releasing Corporation, rated R.
Just had a guitar lesson, man.
Oh, I bet those hands hit a sour note.
Dishwashing. What'll I try?
Everything. And use Palmolive liquid. You're softening in it.
Feels soft, like a lotion. Must be mild. But how does it clean?
Great.
Right, Madge. Palmolive cleans away the toughest grease, leaves dishes and pans spotless.
And Palmolive softens hands while you do dishes.
Madge, you and Palmolive are real stars.
We always get a hand. And remember, Palmolive softens hands while you do dishes.
Marilyn Chambers. She's desperate.
Come quick and get me.
She's dangerous. and her victims are rabid. Rabid. A terrifying film starring Marilyn Chambers. Rabid. Pray it doesn't happen to you. Rated R.
Each year, 10,000 tourists visit Ocean Beach. This summer, Ocean Beach has attracted something else. American International presents Tentacles. It slept until man disturbed it. Then it woke with a fury no man could control, rising from the ocean floor to bring destruction and death. Tentacles. A chilling tale of nature gone wild as two of the sea's deadliest enemies fight to the death. Starring John Huston, Shelley Winters, Bo Hopkins, Claude Akins, and Henry Fonda. Tentacles. The most gripping suspense you will ever experience. Rated PG.
Out there is a mindless, merciless creature of destruction. She will find you. Prophecy, the monster movie. Rated PG.
See Prophecy, now showing at a theater near you.
Prophecy Bear had to make one last appearance.
Just hearing the voices in those trailers makes me so happy.
Prophecy Bear must be stopped.
Great warm feeling of hearing that voice. Thank you for finding this.
There was a lot of screaming just to make sure everybody drives home safely. To snap you out of your sleepy stupor at 3 a.m. Next weekend on the show, AC Nicholas is going to join us, hopefully in a fez. And we're going to watch Amok and Castle of the Creeping Flesh. What made you pick that movie, Sam? You were talking about it earlier.
I was watching it on Tubi one night. One, Jess Franco wrote it. Two, it's just weird. Like I think beyond the genre we always talk about of Eyes Without a Face, my other favorite genre is why did these people come to this castle? All of these different people, why all at this time? Do you know what I mean? Like that's why I like House of Exorcism so much, because how did they all end up there?
It was in the script.
Yeah, exactly. So it's one of those movies. There's also a lot of real surgery in it, and then just a lot of sex scenes for no reason. It's great. I liked it so much that in the middle of watching it for the first time, I just ordered it off Severn. I was like, I have to have this in my life. Like, I love this movie.
Oh, so there's like a Blu-ray? Is there a 4K Blu-ray?
Just a Blu-ray of it, no 4K yet. But it's the version that's on Tubi is the Severn print of it, so it looks great. Like, it looks beautiful. It's funny because I was reading reviews on it, and there's a lot of reviews where it's really boring and it's kind of pointless and nothing happens. And I'm like, I did not have that feeling at all watching it. So that's my ringing endorsement for next week for you guys to watch this. At some point, I'll get my Black Friday movies from Severn. It'll happen someday. It's only been 2 months, you know? I know everybody else is in the same boat.
Can you believe Daryl is still awake in the third segment?
I love it. I think
there's like 21 viewers.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad you guys are here. This is wonderful.
Yeah. All right. So we hope you enjoyed our 2 lowbrow features on tonight's program. They were pretty sleazy, both of them.
Next week tops it, though.
Yeah, it's sleazy in a different way. The second feature next week is the same kind of sleazy, but the first feature next week, Amok, it tries to be classy, like all giallo. It's sexy, it's sophisticated,
it's fashionable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Daryl got his 7 order on Christmas Eve. Gosh darn it. I'm going to have to look into mine. They also charged me twice. That's the other weird thing. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, I know. So it's getting fixed.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I should hope so.
Yeah. I also have a huge Kino Weber order coming in this week, and and I got a Vinegar Syndrome gift card burning a hole in my pocket. So lots of stuff coming.
Go get them. All right, so we hope to see you next week for our 2 fantastic films on the Drive-In Asylum double feature. Till then, have a good week. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching.
Under 17 not admitted without parents or guardian. Under 17 not admitted without parents or guardian.